Well, good morning again, everybody. Chaplain Joe back at you here again. Today I want to, continue talking about mastering your methods, and I'm probably going to wind down this month with mastering your methods. But today I'm going to talk to you about, God don't bless mess, nor does God bless laziness either. I want to give you a couple scriptures here. Proverbs 10:4 says, "Lazy hands make for poverty, but diligent hands bring wealth." Also Colossians 3:23, "Work willingly at whatever you do, as though you were working unto the Lord rather than for people." I like what Tim Tebow said one time. He said, "Working hard beats talent when talent refuses to work hard." Jake Burkett, who used to play against him, he was a former defensive end for Arkansas, and then he was with the Patriots, and now he's a captain in the U.S. Army. He said this. He said, "Success is leased, not owned, and rent is due every day." I also like Arnold Schwarzenegger. He said one time, I used to love when people told me that you could never do that. Because he said, when I do it, I'll be the first one who ever to do it. And I love that attitude, because basically what they're saying is, in order to get where you need to go in life, you've got to be willing to work harder than everybody else. I remember one time Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, he was also doing like a motivational speech to the Lakers. This was like when LeBron's first year there. So this was like about 2 years ago. And I remember when he was there, he says, "Look, you guys, I love all y'all in this room. But," he said, "none of you are going to work harder than me." And then he went out into his regiment talking about how he wakes up at 3:30 in the morning and then he works out for 2 hours. So by 5:30 in the morning, The Rock's already worked out for 2 hours. So one of the reasons we're not The Rock is because we're not willing to do what The Rock does, okay? We're not willing to put in that time. We're not willing to put in that work. And that's one of the reasons that he's The Rock and we're not, besides just genetics, is because he works harder than everybody else, right? Well, that's how it is supposed to be with us. As Christians, we are not supposed to be lazy. We're supposed to have a good Christian work ethic. I'm reminded of King David. When King David, before he became king, he got anointed to be king. And when Samuel went to anoint him, the Bible says he was tending his father's sheep. So when he got anointed by God, he was already working. So I've never seen it in the Bible where God anoints lazy people. But I have seen in the Bible that God will take a lazy person and either they'll get fired or what they already have will be taken from them. So I've seen that all the time. So as a Christian, laziness should not be, named among the believer. I love what Colossians 3:23 here says. It says, "Anything that your hand finds to do it as unto the Lord." So when people tell me, "I love the Lord, Chaplain Joe, I love the Lord," and I look at them and say, "Okay, show me your work ethic." Because your work ethic will determine how much you really love the Lord or not. See, we got to get out of this mindset that, going to church is sacred, but therefore, going to work is secular. No, how we work, how we do things in life, this is part of mastering your methods. So how we work is also a form of worship. So if you say you love the Lord, show me your work ethic. Show me how you do things. Show me how, you do everything unto the Lord. And that shows me how you worship. So with that, meditate on that, think about that, and continue to do that, as you're going about your day. God bless.